Hey traders, are you exhausted of using complicated strategies? Today I'm going to show you the simplest, most effective way to use the 10 period moving average strategy to pinpoint exactly when to buy and when to sell. Hi everyone, welcome to our channel. This is Santosh. So
10
this strategy
EMA Buy Sell Strategy. The simplest strategy to spot entries.
this is Santosh. So this strategy goes beyond simple process. We are using a hidden logic that generates two powerful buy signals and two powerful sell signals. This is a 10 EMA Master Strategy and it's perfect for day trading and scalping as well as positional trading as well. So let's set it up. Let's see how can we add this 10 EMA and how can we trade using this 10 EMA. So all these logics we will see how you should enter the buy trades, how you should enter the sell trades. So let me go here. Let me type EMA. For this on TradingView or on your broker chart, in case if you don't have a TradingView, you can use your broker chart. Any of the broker, you will have this 10 EMA. So you just have to go to indicators. You have to click on indicators. You have to click on EMA and you will get the moving average exponential. In some broker terminals, you might see exponential moving average. Both are same, moving average exponential or exponential moving average. First, let's add this on the chart. When you add this by default, it will be 9 EMA. So you have to go here, you have to click on settings and here you have to change it to 10. The length should be 10 and you can change styling. So let me give red and I am going to select the border little bit. That's fine. So I'll click on OK. So this short period EMA acts as our real-time momentum gauge. Above it, if the price stays above it, it is bullish. Below it, if it is bearish. It is that simple. The price is above 10 EMA, we will look to buy. When the price is below 10 EMA, we will look to sell. Now let's see what are those conditions that we have to follow to enter the buy trade. In here we will see our L2 buy, L1 buy and L2 buy. So let's assume this is our 10 EMA. Our 10 EMA is coming like this. So and here we see a green candle closed above 10 EMA. So this means that our trend is going to change. But here we are not going to enter any trade. We will only enter trade when the second candle crossing the high of the first candle which is closed above the 10 EMA. When next candle is crossing the high of this candle, this is nothing but a L1 buy. This is nothing but a L1 buy and here we will be entering our trade with 20 to 25% of the quantity. We are going to enter only the 20 to 25% of the quantity. Though this go 1:10 also, we are least bothered. We will trail with this 25% quantity. And our stop loss will be just below the candle which is closed above the 10 EMA. Here will be our SL. And then we will wait for the L2 buy signal. So what is that L2 buy? So like this you have another green candle created. So here you might see a red candle which is closed above the 10 EMA and when the next candle crosses the high of the latest red candle, this is the high of the red candle, here our L2 buy will be triggered. Here L2 buy signal is going to trigger and here we are going to enter remaining 70 to 75% of the quantity. Make sure that the red candle should close about 10 EMA and the next candle should be crossing high of that red candle. Then our L2 buy is triggered and we will be adding remaining 70 to 75% of the quantity. So what will be our stop loss? Our stop loss is just below the candle which is crossing that red candle. So here will be our SL for the next set. Our first set SL is here, 20 to 25% of the quantity and the target is minimum 1:5. 1:1.5, sorry, not 1:5, it is 1:1.5 for this 20 to 25% quantity. In between this, if you see a red candle and a green candle crossing this red candle, then your L2 buy is triggered. You will enter this quantity. Along with this quantity, you will also trail this 20 to 25% quantity which you entered initially. From here, your target will be 1:1.5. And at this place, you are going to book 70 to 80% of your quantity you are going to book. Remaining 20 to 30% of the quantity you are going to trail as per your risk reward. Now let's see how you will be entering the sell trade. Okay, let's assume this is a 10 EMA going from here bottom and it is turning like this, and here you see a red candle closed below 10 EMA. A red candle closed below 10 EMA, and the next candle is crossing that red candle. When the next candle is crossing this, the first red candle which is closed below 10 EMA, that is your S1 sell. This is your S1 sell. Again, same logic applies. You will be entering only 20 to 25% of the quantity, and your SL will be just above the candle which is closed below 10 EMA. Okay, and likewise you will see another red candle closed here, another red candle closed here, and when any green candle closed below 10 EMA and the next red candle is crossing this green candle, let's assume this is a green candle. Okay, whenever this red candle is crossing the low of this green candle, this is where S2 sell will be triggered. The second sell alert will be triggered, S2 sell, and here you are going to enter 70% of the quantity. The remaining 70 to 75% of the quantity on S2 sell you will be entering. From here your target will be 1:1.5. At this juncture you are going to book 70 to 80% of the quantity, and remaining 20 to 25% of the quantity you will be trailing as per your risk reward. Random chart. Let's take an example of bank nifty. Okay, so here it is a bank nifty. So this is 10 EMA which is already applied, but I have created indicator for this so that you will know how to trade S2 sell. Let me go here into inputs. I will enable only L1 buy. Okay, I will enable only L1 buy, and let's see what is L1 buy. So here, if you see here, green candle closed above 10 EMA. Okay, and the next candle crossing that 10 EMA. Okay, then we get this L1 buy signal. So here you will be entering only 20 to 25% of the quantity. Okay, and your stop loss will be here. But what happened here in this trade, your stop loss is triggered. So if your stop loss is triggered means here you got a S1 sell. Here you would have got S1 sell. So let me go back and show you. So when your stop loss is triggered, here you will get a S1 sell on this candle because this is closed below 10 EMA, and this is the red candle which is crossing low of this candle. You will get S1 sell. You will be exiting this trade as soon as a candle close below your stop loss. You will exit this trade. You will take the stop loss hit and you will exit this trade and you will enter opposite trade. Now let me enable S1 sell so you know what I am talking. So now I have entered S1 sell. When I clicked on S1 sell, you see here as soon as your stop loss hit, you got this S1 sell. So you will be entering 20 to 25% of the quantity for sell side, and see how much you have captured here. So first let's see how much stop loss it is triggered, and then you will understand how much you have captured. So if you see here, let me take this. Let's assume you have entered here. What was your stop loss? Your stop loss was 430 points. Okay, let's assume your stop loss is triggered. Now when you got S2 sell, S1 sell, if you have entered here, how much you would have captured? You would have captured 877 points. Okay, though one stop loss got triggered, the other side you have captured 877 points. So that's why I say when you get L1 by S1 by, only enter 20 to 25% of quantity, because even if stop loss triggered, that will be minimal. Here we are seeing in 125 minutes time frame, and this is bank nifty. As it is bank nifty, stop loss will be on the higher side. You will not have 10-20 point stop loss. You will have stop loss in 100, so that you can capture also in hundreds. Okay, sometimes you capture in thousands. Okay, we will see that example also. Okay, so now here your stop loss is triggered, you will exit your buy trade, and again you will wait for the L1 buy. Again, where you got L1 buy, here you are going to enter, and here will be your stop loss. Now let's see what is your stop loss here. So let's assume you have entered here and your stop loss is here. It is 644. Okay, your stop loss is 644 points. Let's assume 645 points. But how much you have captured from here? If you see how much you have captured till here, almost 1000 points. Okay, so now how you will be entering your L2 buy? Let me enable L2 buy. So here, okay, you have entered 20 to 25% quantity here. Okay, and here when here we have a red candle created about 10 EMA and the green candle is crossing here. So as soon as it crosses here, when it is crossing only, you have to enter into the trade, and your risk reward is 1:1.5 from here, L2 buy. Okay, 1:1.5 when it triggered, you have to exit 80% of the quantity. Okay, remaining 20% only you can trail. That 20% is nothing but the one which you have entered here. Thus 80% is nothing but when you have entered in L2 buy. Okay, now let's see the risk reward of this trade. Okay, let me go here. Let me keep here our long symbol. Let's assume our stop loss is just below this green candle. Okay, we will enter here, and at 1:, here it is 1:3.18 reward. But as I said, when it is 1:1.5, you will exit 80% and remaining you will trail. Though it got 1:3.47 reward, you will be exiting 70 to 80% at 1:5, and remaining you are going to trail. So this is how you are going to enter L1 buy and L2 buy. Now let's see how you are going to enter S1 sell and S2 sell. Let me disable this L1, L2, S1 sell, L2 sell. If you see here, we got S1 sell here on this candle. Okay, and here you keep the stop loss, and the stop loss is triggered obviously like L1 buy here, how we have seen. Now you see again you got S1 sell. So when you got S1 sell here, you are going to enter 20 to 25% of the quantity. A green candle is created below 10 EMA. Immediately you got S2 sell. This is a strong sell signal. Immediately S1 sell followed by S2 sell is a strong sell signal, and this is also a supply pattern. Okay, it is drop, base, drop. So it is a supply pattern. So here you are going to enter remaining 80% of the quantity, remaining 80%, and your SL is here, and you see the reward. Okay, for this SL, so let's calculate from here to here. If you have captured, it is almost 1600 points. If you follow this strategy alone, okay, even if your stop loss is triggered with proper risk management, you are going to make good amount of profits using this strategy. So this is how you are going to enter buy side, you are going to enter sell side. Remember, for all trades, discipline is key. Only enter when the signals high or low is definitely broken. Set your stop loss just on the other side of the high or low of those signal candles. Okay, aim for minimum 1:1.5. As I said, aim for minimum 1:1.5. Okay, the 10 EMA Master Strategy gives you great entries, but without proper risk management, any strategy will fail. This 10 EMA strategy, okay, which we have discussed, will do wonders if you follow with discipline. Simple to follow, but incredibly powerful. Every strategy looks simple, but this strategy is incredibly powerful for day traders, for positional traders, for scalpers. Even you can do it in 3 minutes, 5 minutes, 15 minutes, any time frame it works. Choose which time frame will work for you and which time frame is convenient for you. Do back test thoroughly, and you will know pros and cons, when to apply, when not to apply this strategy, when to enter, when not to enter, when it is a sideways market, when you have resistance nearby and you get a signal, when you get a support nearby and you get a sell signal, you avoid entering those signals. So along with this, apply those supply and demand pricing patterns. So this strategy will do wonders for you. If you found this useful, hit that like button, subscribe, and tell me in the comments, are you going to try this strategy, and what kind of trades you have entered using this strategy, either buy side or sell side, which one you have entered first. Just comment below the video. If you want this indicator, okay, you either can join my Telegram channel into that. Thank you everyone for watching this video, but don't forget to subscribe or like this channel. Thank you everyone.